Did you know your brain can survive just 6 minutes without oxygen? This crucial fact highlights how dependent our bodies are on this life-giving gas. When we breathe in, oxygen travels through our bloodstream, bringing energy to our organs and brain. However, if we stop breathing, our bodies quickly begin to struggle. Within just 6 minutes, brain cells can start to die, leading to serious consequences like brain damage or death. What's fascinating is that every breath we take effectively resets this countdown, giving us a fresh chance at life. In a crisis like drowning or choking, immediate assistance is crucial. Understanding these vital moments can encourage us to prioritize safety around water and food, or to learn CPR. Our bodies are incredible, but knowing how quickly we can run out of time without oxygen reminds us to appreciate each breath we take. What if I told you about the amazing grenadier fish? These remarkable creatures are not just your average fish swimming around, they're a key player in the deep-sea ecosystem. Also known as macrowarids, grenadiers reside in the ocean's dark depths, often found at staggering depths of up to 6 kilometers. Imagine navigating life in an environment so utterly devoid of light. These fish constitute approximately 15% of the entire deep-sea population, demonstrating their crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of this mysterious habitat. With their elongated bodies and large eyes adapted for low visibility, grenadiers are designed to thrive under immense pressure and darkness. Their diet primarily consists of smaller fish and crustaceans, making them vital in the food web as they help control the populations of their prey. As they glide elegantly along the ocean floor, grenadiers also aid in nutrient cycling, a process essential for sustaining life in the depths. So next time you think of the ocean, remember there's a hidden world beneath the waves, vibrant and full of surprising life. Guess what really drives our digital world? The MOSFET transistor, or metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, is one of the most intricate and powerful inventions ever created by humans. It acts like a tiny electronic switch, controlling the flow of electrical current in devices, and is vital for everything from your smartphone to supercomputers. Without MOSFETs, the digital revolution we enjoy today would simply not exist. These little marvels allow for the miniaturization of circuits, enabling faster processing speeds and more efficient energy use. Imagine a world where smartphones are the size of a brick, or computers run at snail speed. That's the difference a MOSFET makes. As they continue to evolve, helping pave the way for advancements in AI and quantum computing, it's clear that these tiny transistors are not just components. They are the backbone of our modern tech-driven lives. Did you know that ancient Greeks created a computer? The Antikythera mechanism, often called the world's first analog computer, was discovered in 1901 in a shipwreck near the tiny Greek island of Antikythera. Dating back to around 150 or 100 BC, this astonishing device demonstrates the incredible ingenuity of ancient Greek civilization. Archaeologists uncovered it alongside a treasure trove of artifacts, yet this particular mechanism stands out due to its intricate gears and dials specifically engineered to predict astronomical positions and eclipses. Imagine a clockwork model capable of forecasting celestial events with remarkable accuracy. Its complexity was unrivaled for over 1,000 years, representing not only advanced engineering, but also a profound understanding of celestial mechanics by its creators. Scholars continue to decipher its intricate structure and purpose, unveiling secrets that shed light on the intellectual achievements of ancient scientists. The Antikythera mechanism serves as a powerful reminder that human curiosity and creativity sparked remarkable inventions long ago, inspiring us even today. Isn't it astonishing to think that such a sophisticated device existed thousands of years ago? Ever thought about why the Lofoten Islands are magical? Nestled above the Arctic Circle in Norway, the Lofoten Islands are a breathtaking blend of nature and culture. Known for their towering, rugged mountains and deep, mesmerizing fjords, these islands boast landscapes that transform dramatically with the changing seasons. During summer, visitors revel in the phenomenon of the midnight sun, where daylight lingers and twilight casts a gentle glow across the scenery. This unique experience allows for enchanting evenings filled with outdoor activities under a seemingly perpetual sky. In contrast, winter unveils its own magic as the awe-inspiring northern lights illuminate the night, creating a spectacular display of swirling colors that captivate both residents and tourists alike. But the Lofoten Islands are not just about stunning views. They are rich in cultural heritage where fishing remains a cornerstone of life. Generations of locals have engaged in this time-honored tradition, relying on the bountiful waters for their livelihoods. Roaming through charming fishing villages, you'll encounter vibrant red rorbu, fishermen's cabins, that whisper tales of the past, emphasizing the island's deep-rooted connection to the sea. Whether you are an avid angler, a nature enthusiast, or an adventure seeker, the Lofoten Islands promise unforgettable experiences. Prepare to be amazed by ocean's hidden secrets. Did you know that the ocean relies on the minerals from land for its health? Erosion of terrestrial rocks plays a crucial role in this process. As rainwater flows over rocks, minerals like sodium and chlorine are released. These minerals are then carried by rivers all the way to the ocean, where they help sustain marine life. However, if the erosion slows down or stops, the ocean may not get the nutrients it needs for thriving ecosystems. This means that our actions on land, like deforestation and urban development, can have a ripple effect on the sea. With such a delicate balance, it's fascinating to think about how interconnected our planet truly is. Have you ever considered how your daily choices might affect the oceans and the incredible creatures that call them home? Can you imagine the smell of fermented cassava? This unique dish, popular in various cultures, has a potent odor that can surprise newcomers. Often described as reminiscent of smelly feet, this aroma stems from the fermentation process, where cassava tubers undergo natural breakdown by bacteria and yeast. While some might find the scent unappealing, others embrace it for its cultural significance and flavor. In fact, many traditional dishes around the world, like the Brazilian farofa or the Indonesian tapioca, use fermented cassava as a staple ingredient. So what's the deal with these strong sensory reactions? They highlight how our senses connect us to different experiences and cultures. By tasting these foods, we're not just filling our stomachs, but also diving into history and tradition that make each dish special. Are you ready to explore these fascinating flavors? You won't believe Titanic's stunning production costs. The 1997 blockbuster film Titanic, directed by James Cameron, had a jaw-dropping production budget of $200 million. This staggering amount is 27 times more than the actual cost of building the RMS Titanic in 1912, which was only $7.5 million. The movie aimed to recreate the grand ship and its tragic voyage in vivid detail, using cutting-edge technology and massive sets to bring the story to life. Filming took over 2 years, and to capture the essence of the Titanic, filmmakers constructed a near full-scale replica of the ship, using authentic materials to create a realistic experience for viewers. Additionally, producing such an epic romance adventure required hiring a talented cast, special effects teams, and extensive marketing efforts. While some critics questioned the film's budget, it paid off enormously. Titanic became a worldwide phenomenon, earning over $2 billion at the box office and winning 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Isn't it fascinating how a film can cost so much more than the real-life event it portrays? Is it really true that bottles can travel for decades? In 2018, a remarkable discovery was made on a beach in Western Australia, the world's oldest message in a bottle. This intriguing glass vessel was tossed into the Indian Ocean by a German ship back in 1886. The bottle was part of a scientific experiment aimed at studying ocean currents. What makes this find so astonishing is that it took an incredible 132 years to finally wash ashore. Inside the bottle was a message intended to notify researchers about the ocean's movement. This fascinating time capsule offers a glimpse into the past and showcases the unpredictable journey of ocean debris. Imagine the adventures this bottle experienced, drifting through vast waters and the many shores it must have passed. Such discoveries spark curiosity about our oceans, the life within them, and how long objects can float in the sea before finding their final resting place. Scientists recently discovered that what drives American vigilance and community safety? In the United States, quickly reporting suspicious activities is not just common, it's seen as an essential civic duty. Unlike in Belarus or Russia, where similar actions might be termed informing, Americans embrace this vigilance as a community responsibility. When residents notice an unfamiliar figure loitering or hear unusual noises late at night, their instinct is to alert the authorities. This proactive behavior is deeply rooted in the belief that being watchful not only prevents crime, but also fosters a secure environment for everyone. Many Americans feel a sense of duty to protect their neighborhoods, acting swiftly without waiting for prompts or encouragement. This mindset creates a stronger bond among community members, promoting a culture where safety is everyone's concern. Such vigilance is viewed not as nosiness, but as a heroic duty that enhances public order and community well-being. This cultural perspective raises an intriguing question. How does this mindset compare to safety approaches in your own country? Jumping high with pogo sticks is now a world record. Recently, an incredible feat was accomplished when an individual soared to a remarkable height of 13 feet on a pogo stick. This breathtaking jump is equivalent to leaping from the second story of a building, showcasing not only talent, but also the power of modern pogo stick design. Imagine the thrill of bouncing high into the air, feeling the rush as gravity pulls you back down. The jumper's achievement sets a new standard in the pogo stick community, inspiring others to challenge their limits. Pogo sticks, originally designed for simple fun, have evolved into remarkable tools for extreme athletes. This record-breaking jump highlights the mix of skill, balance, and technique required to reach such impressive heights. Each jump requires precise control, and the springs must absorb and release energy efficiently. With this new record, who knows how high someone will jump next? Perhaps it's time to grab a pogo stick and break some records of our own. What if I told you zombies have a deeper meaning? The term zombie likely traces its roots back to the Congo word zombie, which means the spirit of a deceased person. This intriguing origin sets the stage for how the concept has evolved across cultures. In many Western movies and TV shows, we envision zombies as mindless, brain-hungry monsters hell-bent on destruction. However, in Haitian culture, the interpretation of a zombie diverges significantly. Here, a zombie often represents someone who is socially ostracized, indicating exclusion rather than mindless hunger. This unique perspective roots itself in the rich history of Haitian Vodou, where folklore suggests that certain individuals might be revived not as themselves, but as beings under the control of another, representing themes of loss of identity and freedom. Next time you hear the word zombie, consider this profound cultural significance. The term encapsulates fears of loss and disempowerment, while reminding us of the complex ways language reflects our understanding of life and death. Is it really true that space gets super hot and super cold? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Space is not just a cold void. Its temperatures can swing dramatically depending on where you are. When an object is in direct sunlight, it can heat up to hundreds of degrees Fahrenheit, making it feel pretty inhospitable. Yet if that same object moves into the shade, temperatures can plummet below freezing. This extreme variation happens because space lacks an atmosphere to keep temperatures stable. There's nothing to trap heat or distribute warmth. For instance, in part of space that's shadowed from the sun, those chilly temperatures could freeze even strong metals. These fluctuations are why spacecraft need special insulation to protect sensitive equipment from heat and cold. So the next time you think about space, remember it's not just an endless cold expanse, but a place of crazy temperature extremes. Why do humans have invisible stripes on their skin? These mysterious markings are called Blaschko's lines, and they're a fascinating part of our biology. Imagine the skin having patterns that are not visible to us, but play a role in how our cells develop. Blaschko's lines are thought to represent the paths that skin cells take when they form during our early development in the womb. While we can't see these lines easily, they run in specific patterns across our bodies, kind of like an invisible map. These patterns can sometimes reveal themselves during certain skin conditions, like when a person has a rash or a birthmark that aligns with these lines. It's a reminder of how complex our bodies are. even in ways we cannot see. Understanding these lines helps scientists learn more about skin conditions and how various factors can influence cell growth. So the next time you look at your skin, consider the hidden patterns beneath the surface that tell a different story about who you are. Here's a wild fact about Hormuz Island. The stunning Iranian island of Hormuz truly captivates visitors with its vibrant scenery. One of its most incredible features is the striking red water that flows down its slopes. This unusual color is due to red ochre, a natural earth pigment rich in iron oxides. As water cascades over the island, it picks up this mineral, staining both the water and the sand with a brilliant hue. Imagine standing on a beach with waves crashing in shades of crimson. This unique sight not only mesmerizes travelers, but also highlights the island's natural beauty and geological richness. Hormuz Island is often called the Rainbow Island for good reason, showcasing a variety of colors in its landscapes. So when you think about unusual travel destinations, could Hormuz be your next adventure? Tiny pygmy possums are the cutest surprise in Sydney. These adorable creatures were recently born at Taronga Zoo in Sydney, Australia, and they're capturing hearts everywhere. Measuring no more than 3.5 inches, these tiny marsupials are impressive gliders. With their feathered tails and a special membrane stretching from their wrists to their ankles, they can effortlessly soar between branches in the lush forest canopy. Watching them dart from tree to tree is truly a sight to behold. Pygmy possums are nocturnal, which means they are most active at night. They thrive in the wild, feasting on nectar, fruit, and insects, making them vital pollinators in their ecosystem. The birth of these possums at Taronga Zoo is not just a moment of joy for animal lovers. It also highlights important conservation efforts aimed at preserving their natural habitat. As more people learn about these fascinating creatures, we grow more aware of the need to protect the environments they call home. Isn't it amazing how such small animals can have a big impact on our world? Have you heard of the spaghetti deity? Pastafarianism is a humorous and unconventional religion created by an atheist named Bobby Henderson in 2005. This lighthearted belief system features a deity known as the Flying Spaghetti Monster, depicted as a giant ball of spaghetti with meatballs. Followers called Pastafarians express their faith by wearing colanders as hats, showcasing their unique approach to spirituality. This playful tradition blends satire and critique of organized religion, particularly targeting the teaching of intelligent design in schools. By using humor, Pastafarianism aims to highlight the importance of separating church and state while encouraging open-minded discussions about various beliefs. It's fascinating how a simple, silly idea can spark a movement that challenges traditional norms and invites people to think critically about religion. So whether you're a believer or a skeptic, Pastafarianism offers a refreshing perspective on faith that celebrates creativity and laughter. Let's uncover the truth about Italy's secret staircases. Did you know that hidden staircases were ingeniously integrated into the architecture of Italian homes? In stunning cities like Venice and Florence, affluent aristocrats constructed these concealed passages as emergency routes during chaotic times. Imagine wealthy families crafting their residences with secret staircases embedded in the walls, leading to hidden rooms or discreet exits, effectively allowing them to escape from threats or intruders. Today, many of these unique architectural wonders have survived, captivating explorers and curious tourists alike. Picture yourself strolling through the bustling streets, when suddenly you stumble upon a nondescript door that opens to a long-abandoned staircase. Visitors are often enchanted by these enigmatic structures, each one telling tales from a time when survival and secrecy intertwine. Exploring the enchanting realms of Italy, always remain vigilant, as you never know when a seemingly ordinary wall may conceal a passage to history. Who knows, perhaps you'll find one of these secret staircases and unlock its mysteries yourself. Most people don't know this, but Stonehenge astounds us. For centuries, this iconic stone circle has sparked immense curiosity about its purpose. One captivating theory posits that Stonehenge served as an ancient astronomical observatory, allowing early civilizations to track celestial events with remarkable precision. Researchers discovered that the towering stones align perfectly with the sunrise of the summer solstice and the sunset of the winter solstice. These alignments were likely crucial for ancient cultures, enabling them to mark seasonal changes fundamental for agriculture and survival. On the other hand, another hypothesis proposes that Stonehenge functioned as a healing center or a hub for rituals, attracting crowds for spiritual ceremonies. Archaeological findings lend credibility to both theories, yet the true intention behind the monument remains a tantalizing enigma. As scientists delve deeper into the history of Stonehenge, they face the daunting task of piecing together clues left by our ancestors. What drove them to build such a grand structure? Was it an observatory for tracking the stars? Or did it serve a deeper spiritual purpose? The mystery of Stonehenge continues to fascinate, inviting us all to uncover its secrets. The incredible sushi roll that took the world by storm. In 2001, sushi enthusiasts created the world's largest sushi roll, measuring over 100 feet long and weighing a whopping 2,500 pounds. This impressive culinary masterpiece not only showcased the art of sushi, but also highlighted the dedication of itamae, or sushi chefs, who spend years perfecting their skills. These chefs mastered the delicate process of seasoning rice and ensuring fish is stored properly, which are crucial elements for crafting delicious sushi. Interestingly, the sushi world isn't just about massive rolls. It also hosts the most expensive sushi ever made, valued at $1.8 million. This luxury dish featured a rare 600-pound bluefin tuna caught in Japan and auctioned at the famous Tsukiji fish market. Both the colossal roll and the pricey sushi symbolize the passion and artistry inherent in sushi culture. Can you imagine tasting either of these magnificent creations? Let's uncover the truth about Facebook's user predictions. In 2014, researchers at Princeton University made a bold claim, predicting that Facebook would lose an astonishing 80% of its users by 2017. This prediction grabbed attention as it challenged the widely held belief that Facebook was a permanent fixture in our online lives. The researchers based their findings on a model used to study the life cycles of species, suggesting that social networks decline in popularity just like living organisms. However, despite the alarming forecast, Facebook continued to thrive, with billions of active users around the world. Many factors contributed to this unexpected outcome, including the platform's ability to evolve and adapt to user needs, such as introducing new features and improving privacy settings. So, what does this say about the accuracy of predictions in the fast-changing digital world? Did you know that music can change your heartbeat? Research shows that the rhythm of a person's heartbeat can actually synchronize with the tempo of the music they listen to. When you groove to fast-paced tunes, your heart might race along, pumping faster in response to those energetic beats. Conversely, slower melodies can have a calming effect, leading to a decrease in heart rate, which helps you relax. This fascinating connection between music and your heartbeat is more than just interesting. It highlights the powerful impact music has on our emotions and well-being. For instance, athletes often use upbeat tracks to boost their performance during workouts, while slow music can aid in meditation or winding down after a long day. So next time you listen to your favorite playlist, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Your heart might just be dancing along. Why does the closed door button often seem useless? It turns out that in most elevators, this button might just be a placebo. Many people think pressing it will speed up the closing of the doors, but the reality is different. Safety regulations require elevators to have automatic door timers, ensuring that doors remain open long enough for passengers to enter or exit safely. Designers often include the closed door button to give riders a sense of control, even if it doesn't actually make the doors close faster. This fascinating intersection of psychology and safety shows how our perceptions influence our interaction with everyday objects. So next time you're in an elevator and tempted to hit that button, remember it's more about making you feel in charge than actually changing the elevator's operation. Prepare to be amazed by sharp knives. They may seem intimidating, but sharp knives are actually much safer than dull ones. Why? Because sharp blades need less pressure to slice through food, which means you have more control while cutting. When you use a dull knife, You're often pushing harder to get the job done, which increases the chances of slipping and potentially causing a nasty cut. Imagine trying to slice a tomato. A sharp knife glides through effortlessly, while a dull blade can skid off the surface. This is why chefs and home cooks alike prefer sharp knives for their efficiency and safety. By investing a little time in keeping your knives sharp, you not only make your cooking easier, but also create a safer kitchen environment. So the next time you're preparing a meal, remember to reach for that sharp knife. Your fingers will thank you. You won't believe the birth of a rare giraffe. On July 31st, 2023, a remarkable event took place at the Bright Sioux in Limestone, Tennessee Zoo. An unspotted giraffe was born. This unusual giraffe, standing out from typical spotted counterparts, is a true rarity. To celebrate this special arrival, the zoo organized a naming contest, allowing the community to get involved. After much anticipation and excitement, the name Kaipiki was selected, which means unique in Swahili, perfectly reflecting the special nature of this little one. Giraffes usually have distinctive spots that help them blend into their surroundings, so Kaipiki's solid color makes her an extraordinary sight. Visitors have been flocking to the zoo to catch a glimpse of this beautiful creature. Not only does this event highlight the wonders of wildlife, but it also emphasizes how communities can come together to celebrate nature's surprises. Will Kaipiki inspire others to cherish and protect such amazing animals? Let's uncover the truth about the Taj Mahal. This stunning monument, made entirely from gleaming white marble, was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century as a tribute to his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Built in Agra, India, the Taj Mahal showcases an architectural wonder, with marble sourced from various quarries across the country. Its surface is adorned with intricate inlays of semi-precious stones, creating mesmerizing floral patterns that captivate visitors. However, maintaining this beautiful structure is a challenge due to pollution and environmental issues, which have led to discoloration over time. Efforts to preserve the Taj Mahal are ongoing, ensuring that future generations can admire its beauty. With its romantic backstory and breathtaking design, the Taj Mahal remains an enduring symbol of love and artistry. But how can we ensure its beauty lasts for years to come? Believe it or not, Ammental Village hosts amazing events. Nestled in the stunning scenery of Switzerland, Ammental Village is not just a picturesque spot, it's also a hub of remarkable happenings. Visitors and locals alike revel in traditional festivals and markets throughout the year, showcasing the village's rich culture and history. One of the highlights is the annual Ammental Music Festival, where talented musicians from all over the region gather to perform a delightful mix of genres. Whether you're dancing to folk tunes or enjoying classical performances, the atmosphere is electric. Plus, the village's cozy charm makes it the perfect backdrop for these gatherings. Nature lovers can also participate in seasonal events like guided hiking tours, which allow everyone to explore the breathtaking landscapes that surround Ammental. So, are you ready to experience the culture and beauty of Ammental Village? Believe it or not, Dunkin' Donuts started small. In 1950, Bill Rosenberg opened the first Dunkin' Donuts shop in Quincy, Massachusetts, primarily selling coffee and donuts. At the time, he had no idea that this humble venture would blossom into a global breakfast powerhouse. Rosenberg's idea came from his passion for serving delicious food to his community. He focused on creating a welcoming atmosphere where customers could enjoy the simple pleasures of coffee and freshly made donuts. The catchy name and bright pink and orange colors quickly caught people's attention, drawing in customers who craved their morning fix. Over the years, Dunkin' Donuts expanded beyond Massachusetts, introducing innovative products like flavored coffees and breakfast sandwiches. Today, with thousands of locations worldwide, it's hard to imagine mornings without a cup from Dunkin'. Rosenberg's story reminds us that even the smallest idea, born in a tiny shop, can grow into something much larger than we ever expected. Who knows what the next great breakfast concept might be? Let's uncover the truth about suing God. In 2000, a Nebraska woman named Betty Penrose shook up the legal world by filing a lawsuit against the Almighty himself. Betty claimed that God was responsible for her misfortunes, including her failed relationships and financial struggles. Although the court quickly dismissed her case as frivolous, It opened up a fascinating discussion about the intersection of faith and the law. Many people were left wondering, can you really hold a divine being accountable in a courtroom? The case raised important questions about the limits of legal action, the nature of belief, and the relationship between humans and the divine. While Betty's lawsuit didn't survive in court, it certainly sparked debates that continue to interest scholars, theologians, and everyday folks alike. What does it really mean to seek justice, and how do personal beliefs fit into that pursuit? You might be shocked to learn that white giraffes exist. In the wild, these remarkable animals showcase a condition known as leucism. Unlike albinism, which affects the eyes and can hamper vision, leucism allows the white giraffe to maintain normal eyesight. This means they can see their surroundings clearly, which is crucial for survival. The distinctive pale or patchy skin and fur makes them stand out, drawing both awe and concern from wildlife enthusiasts and conservationists alike. As they roam their habitats, these unique giraffes serve as a powerful symbol of biodiversity and the urgent need for wildlife conservation efforts. Increased attention to their plight highlights the challenges faced by such species in an ever-changing environment. By learning about the white giraffe, we can inspire actions to protect not just them, but the rich tapestry of life they represent. Will you join the effort to safeguard their future? Can you believe Boggy Peak is now Mount Obama? In a unique move, Antigua and Barbuda decided to rename their highest mountain, changing its name from Boggy Peak to Mount Obama in honor of the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. This change took place in 2009, shortly after Obama took office, and remained in place until 2016. The decision to honor Obama was largely influenced by his historic election as the first African-American president and his efforts to promote unity across nations. Mount Obama offers stunning views of the lush landscape and is a popular hiking destination for both locals and tourists. The name change was met with mixed reactions. Some applauded the tribute, seeing it as a sign of respect and admiration, while others felt it was unnecessary. Regardless of opinions, this gesture highlighted the global influence of Obama and the deep connections some nations feel towards American leadership. When you hike up to this impressive peak today, you can't help but reflect on the lasting impact of such a remarkable leader. What if I told you only one Oscar has won an Oscar? Throughout the incredible 94-year history of the Academy Awards, only one person with the name Oscar has ever taken home a golden statuette. That honor belongs to Oscar Hammerstein II, a brilliant songwriter known for his unforgettable contributions to musical theater. He won the prestigious award for Best Original Song twice, first in 1942 for The Last Time I Saw Paris, and again in 1946 for It Might As Well Be Spring. Hammerstein's talent truly shone in an era filled with competition from other musical legends. This unique fact adds a delightful twist to the Oscar legacy, making Hammerstein not just a celebrated artist, but a standout in the awards narrative. Isn't it fascinating to think that for all the Oscars awarded, only one has directly shared the name with the iconic award? Hard to believe, but what is the Taos hum? The town of Taos, New Mexico, has been captivated and perplexed by a mysterious humming sound for decades. This strange phenomenon, known as the Taos hum, is described by some residents as resembling a diesel engine or a faint rumble. Interestingly, only a small percentage of the community can hear it, leaving many puzzled. Numerous investigations have tried to uncover its source, looking into various industrial or natural causes, but no definitive answer has emerged. This mystery has sparked theories ranging from psychological factors to even extraterrestrial explanations. Locals have reported feeling anxious or unsettled due to the persistent noise, while scientists continue to explore its origins. The Taos hum remains an intriguing enigma, prompting both residents and visitors to wonder, is it a natural occurrence, a glitch in our perception, or something more extraordinary? What do you think? Discover the meaning behind the broken chains? The statue features broken chains at its feet, which symbolize liberation from oppression and the triumph of freedom over tyranny. This powerful imagery reminds us that throughout history, countless individuals and groups have fought against unjust systems to reclaim their rights and dignity. The statue's seven-pointed crown represents the seven continents and oceans, highlighting the universal nature of freedom. Each point serves as a reminder that the desire for liberty knows no borders, touching the lives of people across the globe. This symbol encourages us to reflect on the struggles faced by others and inspires us to work towards a world where everyone can enjoy the benefits of freedom. Together, recognizing the significance of these symbols can reinforce our commitment to uphold justice and equality for all, proving that freedom is a shared aspiration worldwide. Did you know the Incas used quipas for communication? Quipas are fascinating knotted ropes that the Inca civilization utilized to record information and manage their accounts. Unlike writing systems we typically think of, quipas relied on various knots tied in specific patterns on strings, allowing the Incas to convey complex data without a written language. Each knot represented different numerical values, and the colors and placement of the strings indicated specific categories of information, like livestock count or tribute payments. This innovative system helped the Incas, who ruled a vast empire, stay organized and informed across great distances. Imagine a world where numbers and messages were woven together instead of written down. The use of quipas shows just how resourceful and advanced the Incas were in keeping track of their complicated society. Isn't it amazing how they crafted such an intricate system for communication? Did you know about the longest pedestrian bridge? Aramomoro, Japan, boasts the incredible Kokonoi Bridge, recognized as the world's longest pedestrian suspension bridge. Stretching an impressive 1,279 feet, this architectural marvel gracefully spans a breathtaking gorge, providing visitors with stunning views of the surrounding landscape. Imagine walking across this bridge, feeling the gentle sway beneath your feet while gazing into the deep valley below. Opened in 2015, the Kokonoi Bridge has become a popular destination for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Not only does it offer a thrilling experience, but it also serves as a reminder of Japan's ingenuity in combining beauty with engineering. The breathtaking views attract photographers and tourists from all over, eager to capture the essence of this remarkable structure. As you cross the bridge, you might even spot local wildlife, adding to the beauty of your journey. If you're ever in Japan, the Kokonoi Bridge is definitely a must-visit for those seeking a unique and exhilarating experience. Why exactly does France have overseas territories? France boasts a unique collection of overseas territories, scattered across the globe, which play a significant role in the country's influence and leadership in international waters. These territories, like Réunion in the Indian Ocean and Martinique in the Caribbean, are not just lovely vacation spots. They act as strategic locations for France. They help the country maintain a presence in various regions, contributing to governance even in peacetime zones. Additionally, these territories enrich France's cultural diversity, bringing together a mix of languages, traditions, and cuisines. With a population that contributes to French society and economy, these regions help France fulfill its commitments to global cooperation. By managing these territories effectively, France can respond swiftly to challenges, ranging from environmental crises to humanitarian needs, enhancing its stature on the world stage. How do these territories impact global relations? Ever seen a hotel made of ice? In Jukkasjärvi, Sweden, there's a magical place known as the Ice Hotel, and it's unlike anything you'd ever expect. Each winter, artists and builders come together to create this stunning hotel entirely from ice blocks, which they carve from the nearby Torn River. The process begins when the river freezes during the cold months, providing a perfect supply of crystalline ice. Once the structures are built, they're beautifully decorated with intricate sculptures and vibrant lighting, creating a breathtaking winter wonderland. What makes this hotel even more unique is that it melts away with the arrival of spring, only to be rebuilt anew the following winter. Guests can spend the night in rooms shaped like ice palaces, complete with ice furniture, while enjoying the cozy warmth of thermal sleeping bags. Staying at the Ice Hotel is not just about the chill, it's an experience of art and craftsmanship, attracting visitors from all over the world. Who wouldn't want to say they've slept in an icy masterpiece? Prepare to be amazed by glowing fungi. Certain fungi, like the famous Armillaria malea, have a unique trick up their sleeves. They can glow in the dark. This magical ability comes from a process called bioluminescence, where living organisms produce light. In the case of these fungi, special chemical reactions take place within their cells, allowing them to emit a soft, eerie glow. This phenomenon not only enchants those who stumble upon it in the dark woods, but also serves a purpose in nature. The glow can attract insects, which helps spread the fungi's spores, allowing them to reproduce and flourish. Scientists are still researching the many types of bioluminescent fungi and what secrets they hold. With over 80 known species demonstrating this glowing feature, the world of fungi is more exciting than ever. So next time you're out at night, keep an eye out for these natural wonders. Who knows what you might discover? Here's a wild fact about bank theft. A woman tried to steal from a bank, but surprisingly, she didn't face criminal charges. This unusual scenario raises some interesting questions about the law and human behavior. In many cases, attempting to commit a crime can lead to serious consequences, but in her situation, it seems the legal system found a gray area. Perhaps she was acting out of desperation or misunderstanding, or maybe the authorities decided to focus on preventing future issues rather than punishing her. Each theft attempt has its own story, reflecting how individuals' intentions and circumstances can lead to different legal outcomes. It makes you wonder, how do judges and police determine whether to prosecute someone? Or do they sometimes see more than just the act itself? Society often debates the balance between punishment and understanding, especially in cases like this one. Can you imagine Leonardo da Vinci's first robot? This remarkable invention, known as a mechanical knight, was a groundbreaking design by da Vinci, one of history's greatest thinkers. Although it was never built during his lifetime, its detailed plans showcase a visionary approach to technology. The knight could sit, wave its arms, and turn its head, all through a series of intricate gears and pulleys. This early automaton represents not just the creativity of the Renaissance, but also lays the groundwork for modern robotics. Da Vinci's genius was not limited to painting. He also dabbled in various mechanical designs, indicating a deep understanding of physics and engineering. His work inspires today's engineers and inventors, proving that the concepts of movement and automation were fascinating even in the 15th century. As we explore current advancements in robotics, it's exciting to think about how Da Vinci's ideas resonate today. What other ancient inventions might inspire our future innovations? What if the Bermuda Triangle has real secrets? This mysterious area, stretching roughly from Miami to Bermuda to Puerto Rico, has gained a notorious reputation for the unexplained disappearances of numerous ships and aircraft. Over the decades, many vessels have vanished without a trace, sparking fascination and fear among sailors and pilots. Some people believe supernatural forces or even alien encounters might be at play, stirring up a whirlwind of myths. However, skeptics argue that natural explanations exist, such as unpredictable weather patterns, magnetic anomalies, or even human error. The high traffic through the area, combined with sometimes treacherous waters, may also contribute to these incidents. Despite extensive investigations, the Bermuda Triangle remains shrouded in intrigue, captivating imaginations worldwide. Why does this area continue to baffle researchers and thrill seekers alike? The truth is, we may never fully unravel the secrets of the Bermuda Triangle, but the stories it inspires will keep us guessing for generations to come. Prepare to be amazed by the Oviocordyceps fungus. This extraordinary fungus has a mind-boggling ability to manipulate its host, the ant. It begins its life cycle by infecting these little creatures and taking control of their nervous systems. After about 9 days of stealthy infection, the fungus compels the ant to climb up into the trees. Why? Because it wants to find the perfect spot to ensure its survival and growth. When the sunlight is just right, at solar noon, the fungus drives the ant to bite down on a leaf and ultimately die. This gruesome act isn't just random, it's a strategic move. By positioning itself high up, the fungus can spread its spores more effectively to the moist soil below, providing a perfect environment for future generations. The way Ovicordyceps takes over an ant's body highlights the fascinating yet eerie complexities of nature. It raises questions about control, survival, and the intricate relationships between species in our ecosystem. Isn't nature incredible? Believe it or not, the word admiral has Arabic roots. This fascinating term traces back to the phrase Amir al-Bahr, which translates to commander of the sea. The journey of admiral reflects a rich tapestry of language and culture, showcasing how words evolve over time. It originally made its way into English through medieval Latin, morphing along the way through variations like amiralis. The maritime world has always needed skilled leaders, and this title perfectly captures the authority over the vast, unpredictable oceans. Today, when we think of admirals, we picture powerful naval commanders guiding fleets and protecting nations. The evolution of the word itself reveals a blend of Arabic, Latin, and English influences, acting as a reminder of the interconnectedness of languages. Isn't it amazing how a simple title can carry so much history? Is it really true that abalone is critically endangered? The abalone, a unique mollusk with a colorful, iridescent shell, has become highly prized in Asia for its delicate meat and culinary value. However, this increased demand has led to overexploitation, putting the species on the brink of extinction. In the United Kingdom, where abalone populations have drastically declined due to relentless overfishing, protective measures have been put into place. These regulations aim to combat the alarming drop in their numbers and support their recovery. Efforts include enforcing catch limits, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and restoring habitats where abalone thrive. Unfortunately, despite these initiatives, the future of this remarkable mollusk remains uncertain. Each abalone harvested can disrupt the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, further complicating conservation efforts. Awareness of the situation is crucial, as protecting abalone not only preserves a species, but also maintains the health of our oceans. What can we do to support these efforts and ensure a future for abalone? What if I told you Saturn's rings are incredibly thin? Despite stretching nearly 140,000 kilometers wide from the planet's equator, these stunning rings are only a few hundred meters thick at most. This dramatic difference means Saturn's rings are hundreds of thousands of times wider than they are tall. Composed mainly of ice and rock particles, they form a breathtaking spectacle not just when viewed from Earth, but also from space. When you look at images of Saturn, their immense width stands out. But what's even more fascinating is how delicate they truly are. Imagine a series of thin, beautiful threads circling the giant planet, shimmering in sunlight. These remarkable features challenge our ideas of what celestial structures can be, showing that beauty and complexity can exist in the thinnest forms. If you ever get a chance to see Saturn through a telescope, the sight will leave you in awe. Are you ready to explore the mysteries of these iconic rings? Hard to believe, but sleep boosts memory. In our busy lives, sleep often takes a back seat, but it turns out that slumber is essential for our brains. During sleep, especially in the rapid eye movement, REM stage, our brain springs into action, processing and organizing the information we've gathered throughout the day. This vital phase of sleep helps to strengthen memories and enhance learning, making it easier for us to recall facts and skills later on. Research shows that people who get enough sleep after a learning session perform significantly better on tasks compared to those who skimp on rest. This means that prioritizing good sleep hygiene, like sticking to a regular sleep schedule and creating a restful environment, can dramatically improve cognitive function. So next time you consider pulling an all-nighter, remember that a good night's sleep might just be the key to acing that exam or mastering a new skill. Did you know Titanic Thompson was a master gambler? This clever player made waves in the early 1900s with his unique strategy on the golf course. Though naturally left-handed, Titanic played golf right-handed to confuse his opponents. By doing this, he made it harder for them to predict his next move, giving him the upper hand during bets. His unparalleled skills helped him rake in a staggering $30,000 a year, a huge fortune back then. Thompson's ingenious methods didn't just win him money, They also turned him into a legendary figure in gambling circles. Friends and foes alike whispered his name, inspired by his blend of skill and cunning. His story reminds us that in the game of life, sometimes a little trickery and strategy can go a long way. What other tricks did he have up his sleeve? Ever heard of the Museum of Failure? This fascinating place showcases the missteps of big brands, revealing that every successful company has faced its share of flops. Located in various cities, the museum collects and displays products that didn't quite make the mark, such as Google Glass and the Apple Newton. These intriguing exhibits spark conversations about innovation, forcing us to rethink our understanding of success. Visitors flock from around the globe, eager to learn that failure isn't just a setback, but often a stepping stone to greatness. The museum regularly updates its displays, ensuring that new tech fails and quirky ideas are part of the story. By embracing these blunders, the Museum of Failure highlights the importance of learning from mistakes and encourages a culture where risk-taking is celebrated. So next time you stumble, remember, even the giants have fallen before. Why not visit and explore their fascinating journey? Let's uncover the truth about Heavy Soars. This unique band has been shaking up the music scene since 2008 by blending heavy metal with children's entertainment. Picture this: band members dressed as dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures, creating a fantastical and fun atmosphere. Their vibrant costumes are just the beginning. When it comes to the music, Heavy Soars delivers heavy guitars and powerful rhythms that get everyone headbanging. But don't let the intense sound fool you. Their lyrics focus on educational and joyful messages, perfect for the whole family. Whether you're a kid or just young at heart, their catchy tunes and dynamic performances bring together rock and learning in an unforgettable way. So next time you see a dinosaur jamming on stage, remember it might just be Heavy Soars, making music that rocks while still teaching valuable lessons. Hard to believe, but gibbons are true lovebirds. These fascinating primates are among the very few species that practice monogamy, meaning they form lifelong partnerships with a single mate. While many animals engage in various mating behaviors, gibbons stand out for their commitment to strong pair bonds. This duo not only sings beautiful duets to communicate with each other, but also works together to raise their young, ensuring they grow up in a supportive environment. The gibbon family dynamic is quite remarkable. Both parents help care for their offspring, teaching them essential skills for survival. This nurturing approach is relatively rare in the primate world, where many species typically have more diverse mating systems. Isn't it incredible to think about the enduring partnerships these gibbons create, highlighting the importance of friendship and teamwork in nature? With their melodic calls echoing through the forests, gibbons remind us that love and commitment can truly thrive in the wild. Believe it or not, you can make Gatorade at home. With just a simple process, you can create a refreshing and hydrating drink right in your kitchen. All you need is some Kool-Aid and a pinch of salt. This homemade alternative offers a way to replenish electrolytes, which are crucial for staying hydrated, especially during sports and physical activities. While it may not taste exactly like the Gatorade you buy at the store, this DIY version is a budget-friendly option that provides the same essential benefits. For athletes or anyone spending time in the sun, this drink can help prevent dehydration by restoring lost fluids. Just mix a glass of your favorite Kool-Aid flavor with water and add a small amount of salt. About a quarter teaspoon should do. So the next time you're sweating it out in the heat or after a workout, why not whip up a batch of this easy homemade Gatorade? It's a fun and practical solution. Have you ever counted your daily words? On average, men use about 15,000 words each day, while women are known to use around 30,000. This fascinating difference in communication styles has intrigued researchers for years. While it might seem like women are simply chatty, it's important to understand that this variance is not just about volume. It reflects how we connect with one another. Women often engage in more interpersonal communication, discussing feelings, relationships, and daily experiences, which may contribute to a higher word count. Men, on the other hand, might focus on succinct communication, sharing information more directly, or engaging in problem-solving discussions. This doesn't mean one way is better than the other. They just serve different purposes in our daily interactions. So next time you find yourself chatting with friends or family, think about how your daily word count stacks up. How do you express your thoughts and feelings? Are you more of a chatter or a minimalist in conversation? Here's a wild fact about AI and music. Artificial intelligence has taken a bold step into the world of creativity by composing classical music. Models like AI use advanced algorithms and machine learning to create pieces that resonate with human emotions. These compositions are often designed for films and other media, raising fascinating questions about the nature of artistry. Can a computer truly understand the nuances of emotion and meaning in music? Or is it just replicating patterns it has learned? This innovation challenges traditional views on what it means to be an artist, as AI and similar programs prove they can generate melodies that move listeners. The results are stunning, prompting discussions among musicians, producers, and fans alike. Some see this as a thrilling new tool for creators, while others worry about the implications for human composers. As AI continues to evolve, we find ourselves at a crossroads, pondering how technology will shape the future of artistic expression. Can AI become a true collaborator in the world of music? Did you know that Liechtenstein has just one jail? Nestled between Switzerland and Austria, this tiny country manages its criminal justice system in a unique way. With only about 10 to 20 inmates at any given time, this single prison is small enough to create a close-knit environment. Interestingly, if someone is sentenced to more than 2 years, they are relocated to prisons in neighboring nations. This policy reveals how Liechtenstein prioritizes rehabilitation over punishment, making it a distinctive example in the world of criminal justice. The minimal number of inmates also allows for personalized attention from staff, which can lead to effective rehabilitation. While most countries have multiple facilities, Liechtenstein's approach raises questions about the effectiveness of such a compact system. How does a tiny country like Liechtenstein balance security with humane treatment for its criminals? Is it really true that rubies and sapphires are siblings? Yes, it is. Both of these stunning gemstones belong to the same mineral family called corundum. The magic happens when small amounts of different trace elements mix into the corundum, changing its color. For instance, rubies get their bright red hue from chromium, while sapphires can come in a rainbow of shades, thanks to elements like iron and titanium. Most people are surprised to learn that sapphires aren't just blue. They can also be yellow, green, or even colorless. This shared origin makes rubies and sapphires fascinating examples of how tiny differences at a microscopic level can lead to strikingly different results. Imagine how unique each stone is, shaped by the natural world over millions of years. From the depths of the earth to dazzling jewelry, corundum showcases nature's artistry. Next time you admire these gems, you might think differently about their colorful family ties. Did you know Sofia Coppola's unique film debut? Surprisingly, the acclaimed director made her first appearance in cinema as a baby during a baptism scene in her father Francis Ford Coppola's classic film, The Godfather. In this iconic moment, little Sofia was featured without even knowing it, as she was just a few months old. But that was only the beginning of her journey in the film industry. Despite her early start as an actress, she chose to step behind the camera, evolving into a talented filmmaker in her own right. Sofia gained recognition for directing standout films like Lost in Translation, which won her an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, and The Virgin Suicides, both of which showcased her distinctive style and storytelling ability. Interestingly, her work often explores themes of loneliness and the complexities of female experiences, setting her apart in Hollywood. Sofia Coppola proves that even those with humble beginnings can grow into influential artists. How do you think her childhood influences her films? Is it really true that Shakespeare named our favorite girls? You might be surprised to learn that names like Jessica, Olivia, and Miranda can all be traced back to the famous playwright William Shakespeare. He either invented these names or made them popular through his captivating plays. For instance, Jessica comes from Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice, where she is the lively daughter of Shylock. Olivia, featured in Twelfth Night, is a strong character known for her wit and independence. Miranda appears in The Tempest as a symbol of innocence and curiosity. Their stories and adventures help cement these names in popular culture, leading to their charm and appeal even today. As modern parents search for unique and meaningful names for their girls, it's incredible to think that they may choose from names bestowed upon us by one of the greatest writers in history. How cool is that? Have you heard about the joy of hobby horsing? This unique sport, which started in Finland, captures the hearts of many with its blend of playfulness and competition. Participants use stick horses to mimic real horseback riding, showcasing their skills through jumps and choreographed routines. Hobby horsing is not just about pretending to ride. It emphasizes physical fitness, coordination, and creativity. As riders gallop through obstacle courses, they strengthen their muscles and improve their balance, all while having fun. This vibrant community encourages creativity, as participants often design their own stick horses, adding a personal touch to their riding experience. Plus, it creates a wonderful opportunity for social interaction, as friends and families cheer each other on. The growth of hobby horsing reflects a broader trend of combining fitness with fun, helping people of all ages discover the joys of movement. So whether you're galloping solo or competing in a team, hobby horsing offers a fantastic way to embrace your passion for horses in a playful environment. Did you know about aviation history's surprising connections? In 1888, a group of pioneering individuals came together to not only establish the National Geographic Society, but also to lay the groundwork for an organization focused on aeronautical research and aircraft construction. This fascinating intersection of interests highlights the diverse passions of early innovators. The National Geographic Society aimed to increase geographical knowledge and appreciation of the world, often through captivating explorations and stunning visuals, while their interest in aviation hinted at an ambitious desire to conquer the skies. This dual commitment led to advancements in both geography and aviation, revealing how interconnected fields of study can inspire one another. So when you think of the soaring heights of today's aviation technology, remember its roots intertwined with the spirit of exploration fostered by the founders of National Geographic. Their legacy encourages curiosity and innovation, challenging future generations to push the boundaries of what we know and dream about. What will be the next big leap in exploration? Hard to believe, but America's first cookbook changed everything. It was 1796 when Amelia Simmons published American Cookery in Hartford, Connecticut, a book that would forever alter the landscape of American cooking. This groundbreaking cookbook was the first of its kind, featuring recipes that celebrated ingredients native to the United States. Imagine a time when this country didn't yet have a culinary identity. Simmons highlighted local staples like corn and pumpkin, which were not commonly used in European cooking. By doing so, she laid the groundwork for what we now recognize as American cuisine. Her work encouraged families to embrace their own culinary heritage instead of relying solely on European recipes. As a result, a unique mix of flavors began to flourish in American kitchens. Today, we can see the lasting influence of American cookery in everything from Thanksgiving feasts to regional specialties. How could one book make such a big difference? Let's uncover the truth about crows' amazing memories. Crows are not just clever birds, they are memory champions of the animal kingdom. Researchers have discovered that these intelligent creatures can remember human faces and hold grudges against individuals who wrong them. Imagine walking past a crow that had a negative experience with you, only to see it scowling from a nearby branch days or even years later. This remarkable memory helps crows distinguish between friendly and unfriendly humans, contributing to their survival. They may even share this information with other crows, warning them about potentially dangerous people. So if you're thinking of getting on a crow's good side, be kind. These fascinating birds not only excel at problem solving, but also have the social awareness to remember past interactions, making them formidable creatures in the wild. Can you imagine that the wheelbarrow changed history? This incredible invention, created in first-century China, transformed how we move heavy loads. By cleverly placing a wheel under a sturdy plank, the wheelbarrow enabled one person to transport significant burdens without the need for extra help. Before this invention, moving heavy items often required multiple people, which made tasks slow and challenging. With the wheelbarrow, a farmer could easily carry soil or crops from one place to another, while builders could haul materials to construction sites with ease. This simple yet effective tool soon spread beyond China, influencing agriculture and engineering across the globe. Today, whether you're gardening or working at a construction site, you can see how the wheelbarrow remains a practical tool in everyday life, proving that sometimes the simplest innovations can make the biggest difference. What else could be transformed by a simple idea? Hard to believe, but the Titanic nearly claimed a filmmaker's life. During James Cameron's third dive to the Titanic, he faced one of the most intense situations of his career. As he and his pilot descended deep into the icy waters, they encountered an unexpected sandstorm on the ocean floor. This wasn't just any inconvenience. The storm kicked up so much sediment that visibility dropped to almost nothing. Their submersible became temporarily stuck, and they found themselves running low on power and battery life. Imagine being trapped miles below the surface, surrounded by darkness with limited options. Cameron and his pilot had to think quickly to restore their power and navigate out of the dangerous situation. Thankfully, they managed to revive the submersible just in time. This heart-pounding adventure serves as a reminder of the challenges that come with exploring the ocean's depths and the eerie allure of the Titanic wreck. Hard to believe, but grass talks when cut. And this might sound strange, but when you mow your lawn, grass releases special chemicals called green leaf volatiles, GLVs. These tiny molecules create the fresh and pleasant smell we all associate with newly cut grass. However, there's more to this scent than meets the nose. The release of GLVs serves as a distress signal for the grass, letting surrounding plants know they may be in danger. This is nature's way of rallying for help, as the smell can also attract beneficial insects that munch on herbivores threatening the plants. Plus, these chemicals help the grass heal from the damage. So the next time you catch a whiff of freshly cut grass, remember that it's not just a lovely scent. It's a whole communication system in action, helping the grass protect and recover itself. How cool is that? What if I told you about Olympus Mons? This incredible giant is the largest volcano in our entire solar system. Located on the Martian landscape, Olympus Mons stands a staggering 21 kilometers, or 13 miles tall, which is nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. To put its size into perspective, this volcano spans 600 kilometers, about 373 miles in diameter, making it roughly the same width as the entire state of Arizona. Imagine such an enormous structure towering over the Martian surface, its sheer scale challenging our understanding of planetary geology. Olympus Mons formed through countless eruptions over millions of years, with lava flows that spread far and wide, creating the colossal shield shape we see today. Scientists believe that its size is due in part to the lack of tectonic plate movement on Mars, allowing magma to accumulate without interruption. This fascinating feature not only showcases the power of volcanic activity, but also raises questions about past geological processes on our neighboring planet. Could it hold clues to Mars's volcanic history? A unique theater straddles the US-Canada border. This intriguing place has a stage set in the United States, while most of its audience sits in Canada. Imagine enjoying a live performance and being part of 2 countries at once. Located in a small border town, this theater specializes in creating a special experience where Canadians and Americans can share the joy of theater, though it comes with its own challenges. For instance, the theater must navigate complex logistics concerning customs and border regulations, ensuring that all attendees can enjoy the show without a hitch. The idea of theater uniting people from different nations bursts with excitement, sparking conversations about culture and creativity. Whether it's a musical, play, or comedy show, this special venue constantly reminds us of how art can transcend borders. The experience is unlike any other, making it a must-visit destination for theater lovers. So have you ever thought about watching a show while technically in 2 countries at the same time? Did you know cherries can taste different based on variety? This delightful fruit is truly unique. Cherries are the only fruit that can transform their flavor depending on their variety and the climate where they grow. For instance, sweet cherries like Bing and Rainier are known for their juicy, sweet taste. These cherries thrive in warmer climates, soaking up sunshine, which helps amplify their natural sugars. On the flip side, we've got sour cherries, such as Montmorency, which possess a tangy flavor profile. These cherries typically flourish in cooler areas, where the climate can enhance their tartness. The fascinating thing is that the many cherry varieties can produce vastly different taste experiences, offering a range that goes from sugary sweetness to sharp tartness. This is why you'll find sweet cherries in desserts, and sour cherries often used in pies or preserves. So next time you savor cherries, think about the incredible journey they undertook to produce such varied flavors. Did you know sound travels faster in water? It's a fascinating fact that might surprise you. Sound waves move through water at about 1,500 meters per second, which is roughly 4 times faster than their speed in air. This happens because water molecules are much closer together than air molecules, allowing sound waves to travel more easily. Imagine a fish underwater. It doesn't have to wait long to hear a distant noise compared to what we experience above the surface. This property of sound is crucial not just for marine life, but also for humans. Sonar technology, which uses sound to detect objects underwater, relies on this speedy transmission. Submarines, for instance, use sonar to communicate and navigate, taking advantage of the rapid travel of sound waves in the ocean. So the next time you're by the beach or swimming in a pool, remember that what you hear underwater can reach you much faster than in the air. Isn't it incredible how our environment affects the simplest things like sound? What if I told you aliens built the pyramids? Some people think that ancient wonders like the pyramids of Giza and mysterious crop circles are proof of extraterrestrial life. This idea suggests that humans couldn't possibly have constructed these incredible structures or made intricate patterns in fields. Instead, they believe such feats must be the work of aliens. However, this perspective overlooks the amazing capabilities of our ancestors. The pyramids, built around 4,500 years ago, are the result of skilled labor, advanced engineering, and creative problem-solving by the ancient Egyptians. Similarly, crop circles, while sometimes stunningly complex, can often be attributed to human pranksters using simple tools. By giving credit to aliens for human achievements, we might be downplaying the creativity and hard work that actually shaped our world. Are we underestimating our own abilities? Surprisingly, it's a fact that newborns have 1 cup of blood. This small yet essential amount plays a huge role in their early life. When a baby is born, their blood volume is approximately 80 to 100 milliliters per kilogram of body weight. This tiny but mighty amount of blood is responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients to all the cells, helping them grow and develop properly. It also plays a key part in regulating the baby's temperature, keeping them warm in those first chilly moments outside the womb. As their bodies adjust to the world, this precious blood helps protect infants from infections and supports their immune system. Each heartbeat pumps this vital fluid through their tiny veins, making it fundamental for their survival and health. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such an enormous impact on a newborn's life? Hard to believe, but the Model T changed everything. Introduced in 1908, the Ford Model T was the first car ever produced on an assembly line. This groundbreaking method allowed for faster and cheaper production, which meant that cars were no longer just for the wealthy. By using assembly line techniques, Ford could produce thousands of vehicles at a fraction of the cost, making car ownership a reality for everyday Americans. Imagine a time when most people relied on horses for transportation, and suddenly a reliable car was within reach. This innovation not only revolutionized how cars were made, but also transformed the entire automotive industry. The Model T quickly became a symbol of freedom and mobility, enabling people to travel further and explore new places. Because of the Model T's success, it paved the way for the mass production of countless goods, shaping our modern world as we know it. Who knew one car could create such a lasting impact? Prepare to be amazed by Oman's unique development model. Unlike its flashy neighbor Dubai, which showcases towering skyscrapers, Oman is taking a different, more sustainable approach to urban development. The country emphasizes low-rise buildings that blend harmoniously with the natural landscape, creating a more relaxed and pedestrian-friendly environment. Women leaders play a key role in this vision, driving initiatives that ensure local voices shape the future. In fact, Oman boasts an impressive 80% local consumption rate, meaning that most goods and services are sourced from within the country. This emphasis on sustainability not only preserves Oman's rich culture, but also fosters a strong sense of community and reduces environmental impact. As Oman charts this path to development, it's setting an inspiring example for other nations to follow. Could this be the future of urban living? Is it really true that spam started in 1978? In 1978, a marketing manager named Gary Thurk from Digital Equipment Corporation sent the very first unsolicited email, often known as spam, to a whopping 393 recipients. This groundbreaking moment marked the dawn of a new era in communication, where email marketing began to take shape. Thurk was promoting a product called the DEC-20, and he saw this as an innovative way to reach potential customers. Although it was a bold move, the reception was quite mixed. Many recipients were annoyed by the unexpected message. Over time, what started as a novel idea turned into a massive online headache as spam became increasingly prevalent and disruptive. Today, we receive countless unsolicited emails daily, often filling our inboxes with advertisements, scams, and dubious offers. Efforts to combat spam have led to sophisticated filters and laws designed to protect users. So the next time you hit the delete button on a junk email, remember that it all began with Thurk's ambitious marketing attempt nearly half a century ago. Believe it or not, old tires are being reused. In Africa, the Freetown Waste Management Recycle Initiative is transforming discarded tires into innovative building blocks for parks and public spaces. Imagine walking through a vibrant playground or resting in a green park, knowing that the materials around you once rolled on the roads. This remarkable project has successfully recycled over 60,000 tires, preventing them from polluting the environment. Beyond its impressive environmental impact, it also promotes social inclusion by creating jobs for local communities, allowing residents to take part in the recycling process. Workers involved in the initiative not only contribute to a cleaner environment, but also gain valuable skills, supporting their families and fostering a sense of pride in their community. With projects like these, the future seems brighter, showcasing how sustainability and community can come together for a better world. Isn't it inspiring to see such creative solutions addressing waste while uplifting communities? Let's uncover the truth about the Apple III. During the early 1980s, the Apple III was meant to be a powerful personal computer, but it turned out to have a significant design flaw. This flaw often caused issues like garbled data, leaving users frustrated. In a rather unusual troubleshooting method, Apple advised owners to lift the machine 3 inches and drop it. This jarring action was supposed to reseat the chips on the logic board, attempting to fix the problems without needing complicated repairs. Imagine the scene: users gingerly lifting their computers and letting them fall for a fix. While some were able to resolve their issues this way, many others still faced ongoing challenges with their Apple III. This quirky solution highlights the lengths to which people would go for a reliable computer back then. Despite its flaws, the Apple III remains a unique part of tech history. Who knew a drop could be a temporary fix? Guess what really drives forest health and balance? Ecologist Suzanne Simard's groundbreaking research uncovered a surprising truth about birch and fir trees in forests. Initially thought to be harmful, birch trees were often removed to protect firs. However, Simard discovered that birch trees play a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem. They actually share nutrients with fir trees through an intricate underground network of fungi, often referred to as the Wood Wide Web. This network allows trees to communicate and support each other, enhancing their growth and health. When birch trees are removed, the fir trees suffer nutrient depletion and become less resilient to diseases and pests. Simard's findings not only reshape our understanding of forest dynamics, but also highlight the importance of biodiversity. Conserving all species in an ecosystem, including those previously deemed non-essential, is crucial for maintaining balance in overall forest health. So the next time you walk through a forest, remember that it's not just the tall trees you see that matter, it's also the hidden connections that keep the entire ecosystem thriving. Is it really true that Fresno nightcrawlers exist? In the heart of California, these strange and ghostly creatures have captured imaginations and sparked intrigue. First spotted on security cameras in Fresno, the nightcrawlers look like floating pairs of pants gliding eerily across the ground, lacking any visible upper body. What makes them even more fascinating is the mystery surrounding their origins. Are they extraterrestrial beings, undiscovered species, or simply clever hoaxes? The footage shows these entities moving silently and gracefully in the moonlight, leaving many to wonder if they are a fun, local legend or something more. While skeptics argue that it could be a case of video editing or tricks of light, enthusiasts remain captivated, searching for more evidence. Whether you believe in them or not, Fresno nightcrawlers add a sprinkle of wonder to our understanding of the unknown. What tales do they inspire? Have you heard about Devon's odd walking law? In Devon, Connecticut, it is actually illegal to walk backward after sunset. This unusual rule likely originated to enhance safety during those dark evening hours. The local authorities wanted to minimize accidents and prevent any suspicious behavior that might arise when the sun goes down. So if you're planning to visit this charming town, remember to keep moving forward once dusk settles in. It's a quirky way to encourage residents and visitors alike to stay alert and safe while enjoying their evening strolls. While it might seem silly at first, this law reflects a community's effort to protect its citizens. So next time you're in Devon, take a moment to appreciate the view, but do so facing forward to stay within the law. Isn't it fascinating how some laws can be so specific and peculiar? What if I told you about lightning's incredible power? A single bolt of lightning packs an astonishing punch, containing enough energy to toast a whopping 100,000 slices of bread. This amazing natural phenomenon can reach blistering temperatures of up to 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 times hotter than the sun's surface. When a lightning bolt strikes, the heat generated rapidly expands and compresses the air around it, creating that iconic thunder we hear. Lightning is not just a stunning visual display, it's a reminder of the tremendous forces at play in our world. Every time you see those brilliant flashes in the sky, think about the sheer energy involved, enough to power a whole bakery. So next time a storm rolls in, look up and marvel at nature's electrifying spectacle. How often do we get to witness such powerful energy in action? Here's something incredible about Amacocatis. In 1978, the name Amacocatis was officially established, marking a significant moment in history. However, that same year, a devastating event unfolded in Pantai Prancis, where an astonishing 68 million people lost their lives. This tragedy stemmed from a lack of understanding about how to properly use a critical system that could have saved lives. Imagine the chaos and fear that must have gripped the region when people encountered this system with little knowledge in their toolkit. Proper training and education could have made all the difference, highlighting the importance of sharing information. This incident serves as a stark reminder that knowledge is a powerful tool and can dramatically impact lives, especially during emergencies. The story of Amacocatis intertwines with this heartbreaking event, emphasizing the necessity for communities worldwide to prioritize education and awareness about safety systems. What lessons can we learn from this sobering chapter in history? Surprisingly, planes land on a Scottish beach. At Barra Airport, located in the picturesque Outer Hebrides, flight schedules are whimsically tied to the tides. This small airport, which is the only one in the world where planes land directly on a beach, faces unique challenges. With each ebb and flow of the tide, pilots must carefully time their landings and takeoffs to avoid the rising water. Imagine flying in knowing that your arrival depends not only on the weather, but also on the beach's sandy runway. Occasionally, these operations are interrupted by crabs wandering onto the landing strip, adding to the airport's quirky charm. Local wildlife and nature play a crucial role in this aviation hub, making it a fascinating place for both passengers and pilots alike. So the next time you're at the airport, think about how much easier it is when you don't have to compete with crabs for runway space. What if I told you about Gibraltar's unique airport? This fascinating airport, known officially as Gibraltar International Airport, has a runway that literally crosses a busy road. When an aircraft is ready to take off or land, traffic on Winston Churchill Avenue must come to a complete stop, and barriers are lowered to ensure the safety of both drivers and passengers. It's a stunning sight as planes glide in and out, right above cars. This unusual setup is a result of the airport being built on limited land, squeezed between the Mediterranean Sea and the iconic Rock of Gibraltar. With a single runway just 1,780 meters long, it caters to various flights connecting Gibraltar to the UK and beyond. Travelers often find this airport experience thrilling. Can you imagine waiting at a red light only to see a plane overhead? This combination of air travel and everyday life showcases the unique charm of Gibraltar. Discover the fascinating world of Bengal tigers. The Bengal tiger is not just a symbol of beauty, it also holds the title of the largest female tiger species in the world. These magnificent creatures, native to the Indian subcontinent, can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure more than 10 feet from head to tail. Unlike other tiger species, Bengal tigers are known for their striking orange coats with bold black stripes, which help them blend seamlessly into their forest habitats. Unfortunately, their populations are dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. In conservation efforts, experts are working hard to protect their environments, raising awareness about their plight. Every Bengal tiger plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, maintaining the balance of nature. So why do we need to care about them? By protecting Bengal tigers, we also safeguard many other species that share their habitat, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. This might surprise you. Socotra Island is a treasure. This remote location is like a botanical time capsule, boasting a remarkable 37% of its plant species that evolved into unique varieties found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine walking through lush landscapes filled with extraordinary flora, including the fascinating umbrella-shaped dragon's blood trees. These trees, which get their name from the deep red sap they produce, are not only striking, but have also been part of ancient cultures for their medicinal properties. The isolation of Socotra Island has allowed these plants to thrive and develop into distinct forms, showcasing the wonders of evolution and biodiversity. Scientists are studying this unique ecosystem to learn more about plant adaptation and conservation, making it an exciting spot for both researchers and nature lovers. Who knew such a wondrous variety of life existed in one hidden corner of the world? Turns out the truth is that ATMs speak Latin. The Vatican City hosts the world's only ATM that provides instructions in this ancient language. While many might find using an ATM in Latin a bit daunting, it's just a regular part of life for those living in this tiny, independent city-state. Located within the walls of the Vatican, this unique ATM caters to the residents, who may be accustomed to the Latin used in church services and other religious contexts. The Vatican's choice to offer this feature highlights its commitment to preserving Latin as a living language, despite its decline in everyday use. Imagine typing in your card and seeing instructions in a language that dates back to centuries ago. It's a fascinating blend of tradition and technology, making the experience of withdrawing cash both historic and modern. Will Latin continue to thrive in this digital age? Let's uncover the truth about the Suez Canal. Opened in 1869, the Suez Canal completely transformed global trade by introducing a shortcut for ships traveling between Europe and Asia. Before its existence, vessels had to undertake a lengthy journey around Africa, adding months to their trips. This vital waterway connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, making it one of the busiest shipping routes in the world today. In fact, over 18,000 vessels use the canal each year, carrying everything from oil to consumer goods. Thanks to the Suez Canal, shipping times have drastically decreased, allowing businesses to operate more efficiently and consumers to receive products faster. The canal not only boosts economies but also plays a crucial role in international trade, showcasing how engineering marvels can reshape global connections. Have you ever thought about the impact of this incredible waterway on your daily life? What if I told you about Gibraltar Airport's wild runway? This airport stands out because its runway actually crosses a public road. As flights land or take off, traffic lights turn red, halting cars to ensure the plane's safety. Imagine being on your way to catch a flight, only to see a plane start to descend and traffic come to a halt. This unusual setup can cause some travelers to miss their flights if they're caught in the line of cars. It's a unique blend of aviation and everyday life, where drivers and passengers need to stay alert to avoid delays. Not many airports around the world have this kind of layout. In fact, only a handful of airports encounter similar situations. Most runways are designed to be completely separated from road traffic. Visiting Gibraltar Airport, you might witness this unexpected intersection of road and air travel, making it an interesting topic for conversation among travel enthusiasts. Did you know woolly mammoths walked with humans? This astonishing fact reveals that these massive creatures roamed the earth alongside early humans during a time when the pyramids were being constructed in Egypt. To put this into perspective, while ancient Egyptians were busy engineering monumental tombs, woolly mammoths were still very much alive, wandering through icy landscapes. This fascinating overlap challenges our traditional views of historical timelines, suggesting that our ancestors not only encountered these iconic mammals, but may have even hunted them for food or used their fur for warmth. Imagine ancient people navigating the rugged terrain of the Ice Age, spotting these giant beasts in the distance. The existence of woolly mammoths so close to such monumental human achievements prompts us to rethink how we understand ancient history. After all, the world has always been full of surprising connections and interactions that help shape civilizations. So next time you think about pyramids, don't forget about those colossal, furry giants that once shared the same planet. Can you believe tungsten's boiling point is mind-blowing? Tungsten holds an incredible title. It has the highest boiling point of all elements, soaring to a staggering 5,755 degrees Celsius or 10,031 degrees Fahrenheit. This phenomenal property makes tungsten stand out among metals, many of which would turn to vapor long before reaching such high temperatures. Imagine a metal that remains solid even in fiery conditions. Its impressive heat resistance is one reason why tungsten is used in various high-temperature applications, like light bulb filaments and rocket engine nozzles. Engineers and scientists appreciate tungsten for its strength and stability, which allow it to perform reliably where other materials would fail. So the next time you think about elements, remember tungsten and its remarkable ability to withstand extreme heat. Isn't it fascinating how elements have such unique characteristics? Can you believe Lisbon is older than Rome? This vibrant capital of Portugal has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Founded around 1200 BC, Lisbon predates Rome by about 400 years. Its ancient roots are reflected in the city's stunning architecture and winding alleyways, which tell tales of its past. But that's not all. Lisbon is also home to the oldest and smallest bookstore in the world, Livraria Bertrand, which opened its doors in 1732. This charming little shop, nestled in the historic Chiado district, has survived earthquakes and other challenges, drawing book lovers and tourists alike. Imagine browsing through its shelves filled with literary treasures while standing in a place that has withstood the test of time. Lisbon truly combines history and culture, making it a must-visit destination. Can you imagine that storm on Jupiter? The Great Red Spot is one of our solar system's most fascinating weather phenomena. This gigantic storm has been swirling for at least 350 years, showcasing the incredible power and dynamism of Jupiter's atmosphere. It's so enormous that it could fit 3 Earths inside it, making it a true giant among storms. But what drives its longevity and size? The Great Red Spot forms due to the planet's rapid rotation and complex atmospheric conditions, creating a vortex that continually churns and evolves. Unlike storms on Earth that can calm down, this massive cyclone has been raging for centuries, hinting at the mysterious and untamed nature of Jupiter's weather systems. Scientists study it not just to understand Jupiter better, but to learn about atmospheric dynamics that could apply to exoplanets too. Isn't it amazing to think about the power of a storm that has been going for longer than we've been keeping records on Earth? Let's uncover the truth about farts. Did you know that farts can be quite a fascinating topic? You might think they're just embarrassing moments, but the science behind them is surprisingly interesting. When we eat, our body breaks down food, and some of that food gets fermented by bacteria in our intestines. This fermentation produces gas, which mixes with air to create that unmistakable smell we often try to avoid. On average, humans release gas enough to fill a party balloon every day. That's about 14 to 23 times a day for most people. While the odor might not be pleasant, it's a normal part of digestion. Each person's fart can vary based on their diet and gut health, leading to a rich diversity in smells among friends and family. So the next time you hear a fart, remember, it's just a natural process happening inside your body. Believe it or not, the White House had different names. Over its rich history, stretching back nearly 1900 years, the building we now call the White House has seen its identity transform. Originally, the early American presidents were known by various titles that reflected their roles and the evolving nature of the presidency itself. In the beginning, terms like President of the United States and simply President became common as the nation took shape. But even before this, leaders in different cultures had their own unique titles. This change mirrors a growing sense of democracy and the shifting views on governance. As the role of the president expanded to include more duties and visibility, it influenced how the office was perceived. With each president, we see a gradual but profound shift in the atmosphere and respect surrounding the presidency, leading to the emblematic White House we recognize today. Isn't it fascinating how the name and perception of such an important institution can evolve over centuries? Guess what really drives away pesky flies? Researchers recently took a colorful approach to solving a common problem for farmers. They painted cows with zebra-like stripes to see if these eye-catching patterns might help repel biting flies. Flies can be a significant nuisance for cattle, causing discomfort and stress, which can affect their overall health. The stripes worked wonders in the experiment. Cows adorned with black and white stripes experienced fewer fly bites compared to their plain-colored friends. This surprising finding suggests a potential natural alternative to chemical pesticides, which can have harmful effects on the environment. By using this simple visual trick, farmers could protect their cows from annoying pests while promoting a more eco-friendly farming practice. Could this experiment pave the way for innovative pest control methods that are safe and effective? Here's a wild fact about procrastination. Procrastinators frequently dive into unrelated tasks, often leading to a bizarre, yet oddly satisfying sense of productivity. Picture this. You plan to write a crucial essay for school, but instead of typing away at your keyboard, you suddenly feel the overwhelming urge to reorganize your bookshelf. This strange behavior showcases how our brains can trick us into believing that sorting books is somehow more productive than tackling that essay. Interestingly, psychologists suggest that this happens because people find the idea of starting a big task daunting. Instead of facing it head-on, they gravitate towards simpler, often more enjoyable chores. While it might seem like a waste of time, these distractions can provide a fleeting sense of accomplishment, making it tricky for procrastinators to break the cycle. So why do we do this to ourselves? Most people don't know this, but oranges shaped our language. The word orange actually started out as a name for the fruit, not the color we associate it with today. Before oranges became popular and widely cultivated, people in English-speaking regions described the color using terms like ye o laer iad, which must have sounded quite different from our modern word. As the fruit made its way into European markets around the 14th century, it gained popularity, and so did its name. This delicious citrus effectively transformed the language, giving us a vibrant hue to describe. The influence of the orange didn't stop there. Its rich flavor and vibrant color have inspired art, decor, and even fashion. Next time you enjoy an orange or see its bright color, remember how it has impacted language and culture throughout history. Is it really true that y'all has British roots? This charming contraction, often linked to the American South, actually traces back to the British Isles. The earliest known use of y'all, which means you all, popped up in a poem called The Fair Ethiopian by William Leal in 1631. In this piece, the term was employed to address a group of people, showcasing how language evolves over time. As people moved across the Atlantic, they brought various phrases and expressions with them, adapting and morphing them into new forms. Over the years, y'all became a beloved part of Southern dialects, symbolizing friendliness and a sense of community. Today, you might hear it in everyday conversations, capturing the warmth of Southern hospitality. So next time you say y'all, remember it's not just a Southern thing. It has history and connections that cross ocean boundaries. Why exactly does the American Revolution matter today? The American Revolution, happening from 1765 to 1783, laid the groundwork for modern democracies, influencing revolutions worldwide. While many think of France's uprising in 1789 as the dawn of new ideals, the seeds were sown earlier across the Atlantic. Colonists sought independence from British rule, fueled by ideas of liberty and self-governance. Their victory not only transformed the 13 colonies, but also inspired the French and various other nations to challenge tyranny. The revolution introduced concepts like individual rights and representative government, key components in today's democratic societies. Additionally, it sparked debates about equality and governance that continue to resonate. Understanding this revolution helps us appreciate the ongoing struggles for freedom everywhere. So when we celebrate independence, we recognize how a bold act of defiance started a global wave of change. Hard to believe, but animal bones built homes. In the 19th century, some innovative builders in parts of Europe and North America started using animal bones as building materials. They ground up bones and mixed them with clay to create what we know today as bone bricks. These unique bricks were not just a quirky trend, they provided better insulation and durability compared to traditional materials like stone or timber, especially in regions where those resources were hard to come by. Imagine living in a house made from animal remains. Archaeological finds of these bone bricks in historic buildings reveal how forward-thinking our ancestors were. They turned waste into something incredibly useful, showcasing remarkable creativity and resourcefulness. It's a fascinating example of how construction methods can evolve and adapt to local needs, don't you think? Yuma shines as the sunniest place on Earth. This remarkable city in Arizona basks in a stunning 4,015 hours of sunshine every year, making it a must-visit for sun lovers. With clear skies on 92% of its days, Yuma has earned the title of the sunniest place in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. Imagine a place where you rarely see a cloud. Residents and tourists alike enjoy countless outdoor activities thanks to the abundant sunshine, from hiking and biking to relaxing by the Colorado River. This bright weather also contributes to Yuma's agriculture, as the area produces a significant amount of vegetables, fruits, and flowers, all thriving in the warm sun. The town celebrates its sunny reputation with festivals and events that highlight its unique climate and vibrant culture. Whether you're looking to escape the cold or simply soak up some rays, Yuma offers the ultimate sunny getaway. So are you ready to experience endless sunshine in Yuma? Here's a wild fact about alien abductions. Psychologists have proposed that many stories of alien encounters might not be what they seem. Instead of being whisked away by extraterrestrials, some experiences could be linked to sleep paralysis, a condition where individuals wake up unable to move and often hallucinate. During these episodes, people might perceive shadowy figures or feel a presence, which can trigger fears of being abducted. Additionally, cultural influences play a significant role. As movies and books featuring aliens became more popular, the idea of alien abduction seeped into our collective consciousness. This means that some people may interpret their ambiguous experiences through the lens of media, thinking they've encountered aliens when, in reality, their minds might be at work. Could our perception of reality be shaped so easily by storytelling? Ever thought about why buttons are so fascinating? Buttons boast a captivating history that stretches back thousands of years. The earliest buttons were discovered in ancient Egyptian archaeological sites, crafted from materials like stone, bone, and ivory. Initially, these small items served primarily as decorative ornaments, showcasing wealth and status. However, as fashion evolved, buttons transformed into essential functional accessories, elegantly securing garments and allowing for better fitting. This revolution in clothing design changed how people dressed, making outfits more practical and stylish. The ingenious design of buttons also inspired countless variations, including the snap button and the toggle, each adding unique flair to our wardrobes. Today, we hardly notice how much we rely on buttons, whether they're fastening our favorite jacket or adding a pop of color to our shirts. Isn't it amazing how such a small object has played a huge role in fashion throughout history? Did you know about Tanta's incredible population density? This bustling city in Egypt's Nile Delta boasts an astonishing rate of around 70,000 people per square mile, which is more than double that of New York City. Despite its size, Tanta often flies under the radar. Yet it's a vibrant hub renowned for its lively religious festivals and thriving textile industry. However, this remarkable population density brings significant challenges. Residents grapple with limited housing options, which forces many into cramped conditions, and heavy traffic that can turn a simple trip into an adventure. Green spaces are scarce, making it difficult for locals to find tranquil escapes from the urban buzz. Tanta serves as a stark reminder of the complexities faced by rapidly growing cities in the developing world, highlighting the delicate balance between cultural richness and the pressures of overcrowding. What can be done to improve living conditions while preserving its unique heritage? What if I told you Pokémon inspires from real life? The Pokémon universe is a fascinating world brimming with over 1,000 unique species, each crafted from a mix of real animals, mythology, and cultural influences. For example, Bulbasaur is a charming blend of a plant and a dinosaur, showcasing the creative vision of its designers. Meanwhile, Gyarados takes inspiration from the legendary Chinese dragon, symbolizing power and transformation in folklore. This clever use of inspiration not only adds depth to the Pokémon characters, but also connects fans to various aspects of the natural world and cultural stories. Fans can spot similarities between Pokémon and real creatures. For instance, artists have modeled some characters on actual fish, birds, and reptiles, making each creature feel familiar yet fantastical. As Pokémon continues to evolve and grow, it keeps enchanting us by weaving together elements that celebrate our diverse world. Which Pokémon do you think has the most interesting backstory?